Hey everybody, it is week 2 of our birthday month boot camp. All right, so hopefully you had some successes last week and you were able to get in front of some people, talk some Tupperware, all right, and move forward from there. All right, so this is week 2. So week 2, your focus this week is you want to hold 1 or more Tupperware parties this week. All right, so again, I do recommend, so for those of you that maybe are like, well, I didn't have one last week and I held my own, so I don't have one this week, so what do you recommend I do? Whenever you hold your own Tupperware party, inevitably there are people who they can't come to the time and date that you originally hosted. So that's a great time to reach out to those people and say, hey, by the way, I'm having a repeat this week because I had such a great response. All right. And it doesn't matter what happened, you had a great response. All right. It doesn't matter what happened, you had a great time. It doesn't matter what happened, they were missed, right? So if nobody showed up, you had a great time and they were missed, right? All right, so yeah, just be like, I had a great response, and so a couple people asked if I could do it again this week, just because they couldn't make it last week and they really wanted to come. So I just wanted to extend the offer to you. Last week I did it on Thursday. Today I'm doing it. This week I'm doing it on Saturday morning. That technically would be week 3, just so you know, but hey, it's forward motion, right? And so a lot of times I do, if I'm doing a party myself, I have 2 dates. So when I talk to people, I say, hey, they say, oh, I can't make it Thursday. I'm like, oh, well, I also am doing something at brunch on Saturday morning, you know, and so you can kind of just try to hit them on 2 different levels. So yes, so this week you want to be holding 1 or more Tupperware parties, all right? Hopefully you dated one from last week into this week, all right? The closer you can date them, the sooner you're making money, all right? The quicker that snowball builds, right? The snowball I talked about last week, the quicker that snowball builds. And so that's why it's so important to try and date them in as close as possible. So, yeah, so you're this week you're holding 1 or more parties and submitting, okay, and submitting, because this at the end of this week is mid-month close. So our flyer ends, any other specials that we have going on ends, the activity challenge for this weekend. Okay, so you want to make sure to have everything submitted by Friday. All right, that should just kind of be a rule for you going forward. If you hold a party during that week, it needs to close on Friday. So if the party's Thursday, you want to close it Friday. If the party's Wednesday, you really want to close it Thursday, if not Friday. And that's just a good rule of thumb. It'll keep you from making mistakes. Inevitably, whenever I go ahead and hold a party past a Friday, there's always something that I made a mistake on that should have been ordered on Friday, no longer is available. No matter how many times I look at the order forms, there's always something I didn't catch. And so just kind of learn from my mistakes and just kind of make it your own little rule to close out whatever parties you're holding that week, or whatever orders you're taking that week, close it out by Friday, regardless of whether or not there's a sale, okay? So, yeah, so that's a little tip from me to you, just to try to make your life easier and to keep you from making mistakes. I cannot stand it when I make those little mistakes. It drives me crazy. So in order to keep me from making those mistakes and driving myself crazy, I just try to submit everything by Friday. All right, so 1 or more parties this week. Let's see here. And then also, here's a party idea, okay? And this kind of goes along with what I was just saying about a Saturday morning party. So you can do an exactly what you want, get it, exactly what you want brunch. So funny. All right, so you can do a brunch party using our breakfast maker or whatever, and just do something fun with everybody. You can make a protein shake and use our breakfast maker, you know, or something, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I love brunch parties. They're hands down my favorite time to do a Tupperware party is a Saturday morning before noon. I find that people come because they're excited. They still have the whole rest of their day. And so they leave there and they're like, oh my gosh, it's only noon and I'm already out of the house. I'm dressed, I'm looking good. I might as well go to the store, right? Because, I mean, a lot of times for me, it's noon on a Saturday and I'm still in my pajamas. My hair's a little crazy because I'm cleaning or doing something like that. I haven't left the house and I'm not planning to. So I find great success in Saturday morning parties So it's just some food for thought, but that would be a great thing for you to do. Your party theme idea for this week is to do an exactly brunch party. All right. You can serve mimosas. You could do whatever, they don't have to be, you could do no mimosas, right? That's what I'm calling. I don't know if people call it that, but you could just put sparkling water in there is what I'm trying to say with some juice. So there's lots of different things that you could do to make it just super fun and great ambiance and just a nice, easy atmosphere. Easy like a Sunday morning on Saturday. Okay, anyways, it's one of those days. All right. Okay, so you want to work this week consistently on dating 2 more parties into April, okay? So if you dated 2 parties into April last week, you date 2 parties into April this week, that's 4 more parties before the end of the month that you didn't have when we started this boot camp. Kind of awesome. All right. And so a party is a party is a party. Okay. So don't stress about if you want all in-home parties, that's great. You can make that your goal. But don't turn away a Facebook party or a book party or a fundraiser party, anything like that. There's so many different ways to party. I just welcome them all in. They all kind of feed into the same, bucket. And so that bucket is my sales. That is, my sales for the month. So just be creative on the way that you're doing parties and just take them all. All right. No party left behind. All right. So just keep going forward. All right. So you're going to date 2 more parties. You're working relentlessly this week to date 2 more parties into April. And then you're going to prepare your birthday month contact list. All right, you're going to prepare your birthday month contact list. So you're going to start thinking of course, past customers. If you've been in the business a while, you have past customers, hosts, people that always attended a party in a birthday month, people that hosted a party in a birthday month. So you can kind of go back through those people. If you've exhausted that, then go forward. Just start reaching out to people the friends that you have on Facebook, friends that you have through your children, through, your neighbors, invite your neighbors over for a party. You can do several different parties with different groups of people. You can invite neighbors over. You can invite friends from school, from work, a party with people from work, people that you know through your kids. So there's so many different avenues that we have in our life. We don't realize how many people we come in contact with every day that are people that might be waiting for you to invite them to a Tupperware party. All right. I mean, I know people for, 13, 14 years, and maybe they're waiting for me to invite them to a Tupperware party. They're like, you drive around that fancy car and you still haven't invited me to a Tupperware party. Don't be me. All right. So invite them to a Tupperware party. And you want to, and just reach out to them, talk to them about Tupperware's birthday month, say, hey, are you interested in hosting or attending a party? And so that's a great, see what I did there? So you're not just asking them if they want to host a party, be like, hey, you're going to get the most out of it by hosting. But if you're not into that, if you want to attend a party, let me know, because we got parties going on and you can make your own party. All right. You can make your own party. And with that, when they announce the host credits, which I'm sure are going to be absolutely amazing, when they announce those host credits, you're going to be like, what the what? And then you are definitely going to want to have your own party because you're going to want the free Tupperware. Even if you don't need any more Tupperware for your kitchen, this is a great opportunity for you to earn some stuff for free that you can reinvest in your business. I'm very big on that, especially if you're new in the business. If you're earning stuff for free by collecting orders and doing things like that, make it things that you can turn around and use for bribes for party, bribes for, anything that you can turn around, you can use as freebies. Hey, when you can do your own purchase, like, hey, when you spend $100, you can take a gift from my grab bag, and they're like sandwich keepers and stuff like that. That is just good customer service. You want to make sure that they know you are their Tupperware lady and they don't want to go to anybody else. Okay. It's really important to kind of, to just kind of set yourself apart with that. And so if you're getting these sandwich keepers and snack cups and stuff for free, and then you're turning around and giving them away, that's a great way to build your business without breaking your bank, because we're in the business to make money. Okay. So it's great to have that abundance and to be able to be giving stuff away, but you want to be smart about it. You don't want to be spending a whole bunch of money on stuff you're going to give away. Collect orders and get it for free. And that just kind of helps your bottom line. It makes you feel good. You look very generous. And it feels good to have that abundance, be like, take that, it's yours, no worries, and so I have people sometimes and they're like, no, I couldn't possibly. I'm like, seriously, take it. It's absolutely fine. Just remember, I'm your connection, And so I've had people that dated a party and I gave them a gift for dating a party and then they had to cancel the party and they're like, let me ship this back to you. I'm like, no. You keep it. It's yours. I want you to have it. I want everyone to have Tupperware in their kitchen. So just, when you use it, think of me. And, if there's somebody that that needs Tupperware, pass my name on. That's all I'm asking, and maybe in the future it'll be the right time for a party, and so you just kind of want to have that feeling of like giving back to people and like letting them experience Tupperware for themselves. All right. And the way to do that is to collect orders and get stuff for free and half price. So then that way you're not spending your hard-earned money. Right? Okay. All right. And then, of course, you want to be thinking again about who's the new person that you want on your team. Is it somebody you just met? Is it somebody that you've been friends with since kindergarten? Is it your neighbor? Is it, a friend from school? Is it, a friend from work, a friend from your kid's school, a mom from a mom's group? All right. So be thinking about that. I want that to kind of be in the back of your mind. It's funny because I remember like, in my first couple years in Tupperware, I would meet people. And I remember telling my husband one time, I was like, I really want her to sell Tupperware. And he goes, why do you want her to sell Tupperware so bad? I said, because I like her so much. And I know we could be really good friends. And I know how close I get to the people in my Tupperware business because we're working towards a common goal. It's more than a friendship. Right? When you group people together that have a common goal in mind and they're working as a unit to get to that goal, there's something kind of deeper than like a friendship that happens. And so I always kind of feel like the people on my team kind of get the best of me as far as friendship goes because it's just a very unique relationship. And so I think about that when I meet people and I'm just like, ooh, I want her to sell Tupperware. And it's not because I think that she's going to be my next director. Of course, I think everyone's going to be my next director. That's my secret. I think everyone's going to be my next director. I'm like, oh, I think I just recruited my next director. I can't tell you how many times I've said that to Eric on the way home from a party. And he's like, well, tell me about her. It doesn't get old either. I'm waiting for him to be like, that's what you always say. But he never does. He's like, tell me about her, and so, or him, tell me about him. And so, but yeah, so, just kind of think about it that way. As you're meeting people, just think, gosh, but I would love to have them on my team. Those are the people that you're thinking about. Okay. So who are those people? Talk to me about them. I can help you kind of figure out some word choices based on your unique relationship with them and who they are as a person. We might be able to come up with some very unique word choices for you to be able to talk to them. I'm happy to coach you around that. But I also, again, I'm open to three-way calls with you. I can call them on your behalf, messaging. We can do three-way messaging, whatever, just to kind of get them to experience it. One of the best things you can do is bring them to Rally, okay? Bring them to our Tupper Tuesday. That is a great opportunity for them to really get a good vision of like who we are and what we're about. And also if you are not in the area, invite them over to your house to have, a beverage of your choice and watch it on your computer together. And you can just talk to her and be like, these ladies are crazy, but they're really fun. And I feel very, very supported, whatever, just to kind of experience it with them. You can do your own little in-home watch party. It was watch party before Facebook had a watch party, right? You invite your friends over, you order the pay-per-view fight, and everybody sits and watches the game or the fight, right? That was the original watch party. And you can do the same thing, right? All right, so as you're kind of noticing, this is week 2 of our boot camp, and a lot of the steps each week are kind of similar, right? That is the beauty of this business. It's not about like a wide variety of things you're doing. It's about doing the same things consistently every single week. Okay. So much success to you this week. I'm so excited. For those of you attending Spring Fling at the end of this week, woohoo! Can't wait to hang out with you. So excited. But yeah, I'm really excited about everything. And so by the end of this week, yeah, everybody should know, by going into week 3, everybody should know what the host rewards are and be really excited about them. So you want to go ahead and be contacting people now and just be like, hey, date a party, because I know my party dates are going to go fast, especially when the news breaks about this. So go ahead and nail down a date, and then when I find out about it, you'll be one of the first people to know about what the special offers are for you for hosting a party. All right. So thank you, everybody. Have an awesome week, and I look forward to seeing everybody next week. All right. Take care. Bye.